Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my February favourites. We are already at the end of February, moving into March. This year is going super quick already, so I've got quite a few products to talk about today. Some are products I've been rediscovering and really been enjoying lately, and some others are some fairly newer products I've got over the last 2 months or so. So I thought I would share with you all the products I've been loving throughout the month of February. If you'd like to see my February favourites, then please keep watching. So first two products I'm going to talk about are two primers. These are pretty recent purchases. I got these both around the end of December for Christmas time, and I've just been alternating between the two ever since. They've been really helping with my dry skin, just giving me a really nice healthy looking glow and some nice illumination. So the first one here is by Elcie, and this is the Pearl Radiance Primer. Like the name suggests, it does give a really radiant look to my skin, so I've been loving using this under foundation. I just find my skin looks really healthy and dewy. So if you are like myself and have dry skin and you're looking for a really nice glowing, healthy looking primer, I would definitely recommend this one by Elcie. And the second one here is by Cover FX. This is the Illuminating Primer. This is so amazing. It's so lightweight. It feels like a moisturizer texture, and it just glides on the skin beautifully. Just leaves my skin looking nice and illuminated like the name suggests. So I've been loving these two primers by Elcie and Cover FX. So next has been the foundation that I've been constantly wearing for the past month. It is by Milani, and this is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I'm wearing mine in the shade 06 Sand Beige. I do have it on today. This gives such amazing coverage. Oh my god, you need to use the tiniest amount and it will cover your whole face. It's amazing. For a drugstore foundation, this has definitely been one of my favorites I've ever tried. Maybelline Fit Me is definitely still my favorite, but this one is coming up very close to that. I really love the color. It matches in with my tan really nicely. It's more of a satin finish, so it's not too drying on the skin. Gives a little bit of glow to my skin too, which I really like about this one. And it has got a pump on the top, which is so easy to use with foundation. I think every foundation should come with a pump these days. Just allows you to pump out exactly how much you need, and it's a lot easier to use. So been really loving the Milani foundation. And for the days when I'm going for more of a very minimal makeup look, or just want something very subtle for a no makeup look, I've been using this product here. This is by Jouer, and this is the Luminizing Moisture Tint. This is in the shade Glow, and I find this just looks so amazing on the skin. When I've got a tan on, I never tan my face, so my face is always a lot paler than my neck. And what this does is it literally just balances out the colour between my face and my neck without giving a foundation like heavy look to it. Like the name suggests, it is a moisture tint, so it's very lightweight, very natural looking, and I find it just gives my skin a really beautiful glow to it. Being a luminizing tint, it just looks super beautiful on the skin. I think I'm going to do a makeup look using this one, like a really nice natural glowy skin look, so keep an eye out for that. But I've been loving this Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint throughout the month of February. Next, I've been getting into using more brushes again for foundation. I was at a point where I was using my beauty blender all the time, and I thought, come on, you've got to start trying brushes again. I know beauty blender is always probably going to be my favorite way to apply foundation, but I've been going through a few of my foundation brushes and trying them out again, and I came across one that I have just been absolutely loving lately, and it is the one by Real Techniques. This is the buffing brush. It's got really soft synthetic hairs. I just find this super easy for buffing in foundation. It just works so beautifully. I don't get any of the patchiness that I can get from a brush or brush strokes on the skin at all, so I've just fell in love with this brush again. I've been using it for the past month. I haven't touched my beauty blender, which is very strange for me, but I've been really loving this one lately. So if you haven't tried out this Real Techniques brush for foundation, I highly recommend it. For concealer, I've rediscovered another favorite concealer that I used to use all the time. I saw it in my concealer drawer the other day, and when I was looking for more of a natural everyday makeup look, and I thought, yes, I'm going to try you out again. And like I've always found with this one, it's so amazing. I love it so much. And it is the one by Maybelline, the Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and this one is for erasing dark circles, and this one is in the shade Light Pale. This is such an amazing concealer from the drugstore. Maybelline definitely kills it when it comes to makeup at the drugstore. I just find all their products to be so good. This one is so amazing in the light shade. It just highlights and brightens under the eyes and also down the center of the face. It's more of a medium coverage concealer, so it's perfect for the days when you want just a very natural looking makeup look, or if you're just on the go, I'll use this just to quickly spot conceal areas of the skin and off I go. It just blends beautifully, and I just can't say enough good things about this concealer. I'm so happy I rediscovered it the past month, and I think I'm going to continue to keep using it. I'm already nearly down to the bottom of this, so I'm going to have to go get a new one. Next up, I have my favourite bronzer, which I purchased recently. I fell in love with it and I've been using it non-stop, and it is this one by Urban Decay. This is the Beached bronzer in the shade Bronzed. First of all, this packaging just reminds you of being on a tropical holiday destination somewhere. It makes me want to go somewhere so badly. It looks so beautiful. And then this is the bronzer inside. I've mentioned previously when I first bought this product in a makeup haul video, it reminded me of MAC Give Me Sun, and it really reminds me of it. I'm wearing it today and it's just the most beautiful, more of a warm toned bronzer like the MAC Give Me Sun, which I really love when I've got a tan. I just find that colour just looks so beautiful on the skin. So I've been wearing this one non-stop. It is a matte finish and I just find it's the perfect warmth for a bronzer. Nothing too orange or terracotta looking. It's just so beautiful. So if you're looking to try out a new bronzer, I would definitely recommend trying out this one by Urban Decay. So that is a swatch there of the bronzer, and you can just see how beautiful and warm toned it is. It gives such a nice golden bronze look to the skin. I really love the colour. My absolute go-to blush throughout the month of February was one by NARS, and it is in the shade Luster. This is just such a beautiful blush colour. It's like the perfect tone of a pinky golden bronze shade. It's just super beautiful, very natural looking. I'm not too much of a fan of really bright coloured blushes. I like to keep it more natural, so this is definitely a colour I really love straight away, and I've been using it constantly throughout the month. It does have a little bit of a sheen to it, a bit of a gold reflect, which I really like. It just gives that really nice illuminating glowing look to the cheeks. I've really been loving this Luster blush by NARS. And so there is Luster. You can see it has a beautiful reflect of gold through it. It's just such a nice pinky warm bronze tone. I absolutely love it. It goes really well with the bronzer, so these two paired together have definitely been my go-to face products recently. Now for contouring, I've recently purchased a new contour product and immediately fell in love with it, and it has replaced all of my other contouring products for the time being, and it is by Morphe, and this is the contour palette number 9C. This palette just has such amazing colours in it. I really like the highlight shades, but I especially love this middle shade down the bottom to contour with. It's just perfect in my opinion. I'm wearing it today. It's just the most beautiful ashy toned grey brown shade without looking too muddy or too patchy on the skin. It blends out beautifully. This has really nice pigment, so you only need to use a tiny bit on your brush and just lightly contour the cheeks with it. I just find it looks so nice on the skin. It just gives that nice subtle shadow look without being too overpowering. So I've been really loving the Morphe contour palette throughout the month of February. And so there is the swatch of that bottom middle shade. I absolutely love the colour of this. It's just a beautiful ashy brown grey tone, like I said. It just looks really nice as a contour on the cheeks, and I love the formula. It's very creamy. It's very easy to blend as well. So been loving this Morphe contour shade. Okay, moving on to highlighters, and if you know me, you know I could not only choose one. I had to choose two favourite highlighters for the month, but there is a reason for that. So I'll let you know the first one, and it is by Natasha Denona, and this is the All Over Glow Face and Body Shimmer Powder in the shade number 01 Light. Once again, packaging is super beautiful on this one. It's like a really nice rose gold shade. So pretty. And then this is the shade here. The reason I love this highlighter is because it's the most natural looking highlighter that gives really beautiful sheen to the skin. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I love using this one when I'm wearing more of a natural everyday makeup look or not wanting to do too much. This one looks so beautiful and natural on the skin. It just melts into the skin and looks just really subtle. So that's why I've been loving this one by Natasha Denona. And so that is the Natasha Denona Glow Powder, and you can just see it has a very subtle sheen to it. It's more of a pearly, icy tone colour, which I don't usually like, but because this one's just so subtle and blends really beautifully into the skin to be more natural looking, I've found that I've really liked the colour. And the second highlighter I've been absolutely loving is this one by Dior. This is the Diorskin Nude Air Luminizer in 001. Packaging of this is incredible. It's so luxurious looking. Oh, it's so, so pretty. And this is the shade here. When Dior first released their limited edition highlighters, the one that had the flower pattern, the Glowing Gardens, I believe it was called, I missed out on that one and I was super, super devastated. But then they released this one, which they said was the exact same shade. So I was so happy I was able to get my hands on it, and it's just such a beautiful shade. This is a really nice light champagne gold tone. My favorite kind of colored highlighters, and this one just gives a little bit more of an intense highlighted look compared to the Natasha Denona one. So if I'm going out or just putting a little bit more makeup on, I'll definitely go for this one, and it just looks so, so beautiful on the skin. And so there is the Dior highlighter. You can just see it's a little bit more of that champagne gold tone, and a little bit more of a foiled finish as well, so it's a bit more brighter looking on the skin. So I've really been loving using both of these highlighters recently. For eyes, I have literally not been using anything else recently than this palette. It's just become one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I've owned, and it is by Morphe, and this is the 35F palette. Take a look at these colors. Aren't they just incredible? I think this palette has pretty much every sort of color I look for. It's just so, so beautiful. I love the mix of transition shades down the bottom, all the matte colors. You get really beautiful shimmer shades. There's golds, there's browns, there's cranberries, black, like all of your warm neutral shades are in this palette. It is like heaven. I love it so, so much. The colors I'm wearing on my eyes today, I have this more of a cool neutral brown shade in the crease. Then I added this bronze dark chocolate shimmer shade to the outer corner and inner corners of the eyes. And then I went in with this soft pearly shimmer shade right in the center of the eye, and it just looks so, so beautiful together. And I used this more of an icy white tone color in the inner corners, which is so, so vibrant. The pigment on these is incredible. Like, if you've ever tried Morphe eyeshadows, you'll know what I mean. The pigment of these is crazy, and to think that they're so affordable compared to some other brands, I just can't get enough of Morphe eyeshadows. I think these palettes are a dream if you're a makeup artist. You get so many different colors in these. This one and the 35O I would definitely recommend. They're so, so beautiful, but I can't get over how amazing all these colors are. They are so, so beautiful. And those are the swatches. Can you see the pigmentation of these? They are incredible. The matte shades blend out really, really nicely. They're really buttery and smooth. And just look at these shimmer shades. They are like foiled pigments. They look incredible. Oh, they're so beautiful and shiny, and they just enhance any eye look that you're doing. So if you have not tried out Morphe eyeshadows, you're definitely missing out, and you need to go and get your hands on some. So these next products were a recent purchase towards the end of December, early January, I believe, and I have just been loving them so, so much. And I really, really love that they're from the drugstore, because I have not been able to find many good drugstore liquid lipsticks, but these ones are so beautiful. I can't say enough good things about them. They are from Milani. These are the Amore matte lip creams. First of all, they smell incredible. They smell like candy. It's, oh my god, I can't believe it. It's such a nice smell when you go to put it on your lips. It makes you hungry, but it smells amazing. And the colors of these are so beautiful. Of course, I have nude shades because I always like to try out nude shades first, because I want to know if I'm going to like the formula and the colors. So these three I have been wearing to death over the past month. I love them so, so much. They're so beautiful, creamy. They dry really nicely on the lips without cracking or splitting or anything like that. So I'm just in love with them. I have one on today and it just feels so comfortable to wear. It's just amazing, and the pigment is incredible. They stay on all day long. I could go on forever. These are so amazing. The first shade here is the one I'm wearing today. This one is called Sweetie, and this is just the perfect nude soft pink tone color ever. It's so beautiful. The next shade I have here is Adorable. This is a slightly darker shade than Sweetie. It's a little bit more of a nude brownie pink tone. Really, really beautiful. I love this color as well. And the third shade here is called Honey. This is a little bit more of a mauve rosy pink shade. I just can't get enough of these colors. They all just look so beautiful on the lips. They have a much wider color range, so I'm definitely going to have to try out some of the brighter colors and darker colors, but I love the formula and the finish of these. And those are the swatches there. Can you see how amazing and opaque these are? That was one quick swipe, and the color is beautiful. There's no patchiness in these whatsoever. They dry quite quickly, and they're just amazing. I can't get enough. At the bottom we have Adorable, then Sweetie and Honey. These colours are so beautiful and I've been wearing them pretty much every day non-stop. And the last product I want to mention has been my favourite gloss that I've been wearing the past month and a bit. I got this one towards the end of December as well and I haven't been able to put it down. It's replaced all of my other lip glosses and it is one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the shade Undressed. This is just the absolute most perfect nude lip gloss ever. It's just the most beautiful colour. It's got such an amazing creamy formula. It doesn't feel sticky at all. I did put a little bit over the top of the Milani liquid lipstick and it just doesn't stick to your lips or feel really uncomfortable like some lip glosses can be. It won't stick to your hair or anything like that. So I find the pigmentation of this is so beautiful for a gloss. It's very opaque and I just love the formula of these. I've got maybe one or two others, so I think I'm going to have to try out some more because I can't get enough of this shade in particular. So that is Undressed on the bottom. You can see it's just a beautiful nude peachy tone. I'm so in love with it. Once again, pigmentation on this is incredible. So if you haven't tried the Anastasia Beverly Hills glosses, I definitely recommend to go out and try some. So those were all of my favourite products throughout the month of February. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. There's lots more videos coming very shortly. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.